Hey, all right, we're going to do cardio from the chair today. And I know some people are going to think, oh, you can't get much of a workout in the chair, but I'll be honest with you. I teach just as many classes standing as I do in a chair, and to be honest, I'd rather do standing. It's a lot more work in the chair, believe it or not. I'm not kidding. Definitely for your core. So let's begin here, sitting about halfway forward. Make sure your chair is pretty stable. We will be standing up and using it a little bit too. But just come forward far enough that our sit bones are still grounded, kind of about the center of the chair. We want our knees out from our hips and our ankles underneath our knees. And again, let's find those sit bones. We want to draw our belly in and up, chest up, and our shoulders back and down. So let's begin with just a little bit of breathing here, finding a 3-part breath. Inhaling into our belly, expanding open our ribs and lifting our heart. And then exhale, lowering our heart, drawing in our ribs and then our belly. So just taking a few deep breaths here, getting ourselves focused, checking with our posture. Very important to keep that belly drawing in and up, shoulders back and down. We also want to think about shoulders staying over our hips when we're in the chair. And let's go ahead and just begin to add some arms. Inhaling up, exhaling down. One more deep breath. And again, relaxing our shoulders down. Let's just take it to a little march in place. So again, feeling our core kicking in here. Let's take it wide. And back into the center. And again, make sure that we're sitting up tall. Let's begin to lift our knees a little higher. And believe it or not, we can check in with our balance here. Let's lift and hold. Switch it up. Switch it. One more time, other side. And back to the march. So we're going to try a little out, out, in. Let's start with our right foot. Out, out, in. Out, out, in. So we start to switch it up. Some V-step arms. Sitting up tall. We don't want to lean against the back of the chair. 4 more. March in place. Let's try out, out, in with our left foot first. And again, really hugging in our core, lifting up. Taking it to those V-step arms. If we want, we can stay with the running arms. Four more. March in place. And again, let's take it to the high knees. And bring it down. Feet just a little wide, about even with the legs of our chair. Belly in and up. And let's move side to side. Reach it up. Whew, already breathing through my mouth. All right, let's take it wide. Here we go, hands at our shoulders. Elbow to knee. One more each side. Back to the center. And march. All right, let's try that right out, out, and in. 2 more. Back to the center. Left out and in. One more. Bring it in and march. Taking it to heel taps. Let's take our opposite hand forward. Let's take our opposite hand up. Same side hand out. Opposite hand up. Four more. March in place. And again, let's check in that our navel is lifting up, our chest is up. Let's take it wide. This time we're going to take it, hands at our shoulders, navel in. Let's come across, elbow toward the opposite knee. It may or may not touch. One more each side. Let's bring it in. Now I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and walk our feet out and in a few times. We're working through our ankles. One more out and in. Then we're going to bring it back in to hip distant. Let's hug our navel in and up. And we're just going to hinge straight back. Feel those muscles kick in across our core. Lift back up. And again, lengthen up. Hinge back just until you feel it start to shake. Come back up. Two more times. And march in place. We're going to take it back to the high knees. Lift it up. Up. Four more. Now double. So two right, two left. Again, hugging that belly. Lifting through the crown of our head. Four more. Two more. Let's try our single, single, double. Single, single, double. Single, single, double. Two more times. March in place. All right, 4, 3, 2, right out and in. Two more. March in place. 4, 3, 2, left out and in. Two more. March in place. All right, let's bring our feet even with the feet on our chair. There we go. So everybody's favorite, squats. But we're going to do reverse squats, which means we're going to start sitting down. We're going to squeeze and lift ourselves up to standing. And then we're going to sit right back down. So squeeze through the glutes. Let's lift up and sit right back in. 6 more times. If we're feeling it, we can keep our arms forward. Belly button in, chest up. But wherever you need your arms. And bring it down. All right, let's step forward. We're gonna do a little stretch here. Go ahead and take some water. Make sure you have water. Now let's come back up here. And we're gonna bring it to that twist again. So this time, let's bring our knees in a little bit, elbows out wide. We're gonna crunch our belly button in and come across. Again, elbow toward the knee. Let's stay on the same side. So just think about moving the shoulder not so much the elbow. And our elbow more than likely will not touch. If you're really flexible, it might. Let's take it to the other side. Start tall, crunch it across. Feel that twisting, wringing action. Moving the shoulder. Two more. And we're actually going to take it to a little back bend. So let's bring the feet back in, lengthen up. And with our head resting in our hands, elbows wide, maybe take a little look up, maybe just to where the wall meets the ceiling. And release. Let's take it back to that march. Gonna see if we can add on a little bit here. All right, we're gonna start with our right knee, single, single, double. Single, single, double. Then the out, out, and in. Two more. Heel taps, opposite hand. Very good. 4, 3, 2. Now left knee. Single, single, double, out, out, and in. Two more. Heel taps. Let's take the same side hand this time. 4, 3, 2. March in place. All right, let's take 2 deep breaths here. And we're gonna go ahead and stand up and stay this time. Coming around to one edge of our chair. And we're just gonna try that march right here. March and lift. Holding onto the chair if we need to. Push down on the chair. See if you can use just one finger instead of holding. Now we're gonna lift that one leg and hold. Tap the toes in the air. Try some circles. 1 or 2 fingers if we need it. All right, let's march around to the other side. We're gonna try that side. Again, balance, tap, circles, and shake it out. So while we're here, let's do some pelvic tilts. Now let's do some big hip circles while we're here. We're going to check in with our balance one more time before sitting back down. Let's go the other way. And I'm going to turn sideways. You can turn any way you want. We're just going to lift one foot up. Let's lift the other one up. And bring it back. Have a seat. Now let's do the same thing here. We're going to lift one foot up. Lock and lift. Notice how this feels through our core. Maybe a little different switch than what we did before. Let's bring it up. Wide march. All right, so we're going to add a little arm here. Let's reverse it. Bring it in. All right, so another favorite among the groups that I teach, jumping jacks. And these are real fun in the chair. Take it out, take it in. Out and in. Shouldn't take too long before you start to feel the core kicking in. Like I said, this seems like it'd be easy, but I feel a little more work, particularly through the mid area. 2 more. March. All right, let's try those jumping jacks in 4, 3, 2. Here we go. 8 of them. Still lifting up tall. We're not leaning against the back of the chair. 3 more. Here we go. Single, single, double, right. And the out and in. 2 more. Heel taps, opposite hand. If you want, take it to a kick. 4, 3, 2, left knee, single, single, double, and take it out and in. 2 more. Jumping jacks, just 4. One more. Woo. March it out. All right, let's plant our feet, hip distance. Let's try some pelvic tilts right here. Ooh, breathing deeply. So remember, we're squeezing all these muscles in the front. Shake it out. All right, let's stand up. We're going to come to the side of our chair just so we can hold on. Let's lift that one foot up again. Maybe we can hook our shoe or grab our foot and draw it up. Try it without holding on. Woo. And we're going to reach back, clasp our hands. Let's open up while we walk around to the other side of our chair so we can hold on with our other hand. And here we go, lift the foot up. And again, if you want to hook it, or grab the whole foot. You don't have to do any of that. All right, let's bring it back down to our chair. So we're going to sit a little further forward this time. Again, get everything lined up, nice and tall. Let's take one heel forward. We're going to reach. So just reach forward toward the wall. The more you reach, the more you're going to feel it down the back of the leg. We also want to flex our foot. Still breathing through our mouth probably. Let's lift it up, crossing at the ankle and coming forward. If it's accessible, we can come to the knee and bring it forward. All right, let's switch sides. So again, get lined up, nice and tall. Reach way up to the front. And then we'll cross at the ankle and come forward, or the knee. And each side may be different. They often are. All right, let's bring it up, take it wide. We're going to press at the center of our thighs, bring our heart forward. And then we're going to take it over to one side. So it's up to you if you want to keep looking forward. We can always look up. We can always look at the floor. Now let's bring it up, take it to the other side. Let's bring it up here, back in, and either reach back, grab the back of the chair and open the chest, or clasp the hands like we did before, really opening through our chest. Let's take a look over one shoulder. And the other. And let's release from here. 2 big breaths. All right, thank you for joining me today. Hope you're feeling energized.